Welcome back to Parenting Pulse. Last time, we toured Eastern, European, and America's parenting styles. Today, we're finding what unites them to build resilient kids who can handle big feelings. Ready?
Let's do it. It really struck me how Japan leans into emotional restraint. Turkey blends global science with deep-rooted family traditions. Europe's pushing autonomy and tech toys. The West loves its structure, and Latin America brings warmth and village vibes. So what's the common thread?
Warmth and structure. All these cultures. Japan's Barons and Toda, Europe's Piaget and Vygotsky, and Western experts like Teva Klein aim for emotional regulation. A 2023 Development and Psychopathology review shows rhythmic interactions, positive emotions, and sensory attunement boost prefrontal cortex growth, key for self-control.
That's neuroscience in action. How do others compare?
Western parenting experts often highlight the power of daily rituals, like bedtime stories or shared meals, as anchors for emotional stability and connection. It's a lot like Japan's structured routines, where predictability helps kids feel safe and grounded. A 2020 Frontiers in Psychology study showed Japanese moms balance suppression with coaching for harmony. Western's feelings check-in, asking, "What made you happy today? What was tough?" builds emotional fluency, like Scandinavian parents using outdoor play to encourage safe risks.
Love that check-in idea. Any other international compliments?
Yep. In Japan, storytelling, like folk tales about perseverance, reinforces resilience through group values. Europe's Piaget and Vygotsky inspire exploration, like climbing trees in Scandinavia for courage. Western secure base, parents are there, so kids take risks, syncs with all of these. Finding the sweet spot is key. A 2017 European child and adolescent psychiatry study warns that teen suppression can spike anxiety, so warmth is key.
Speaking of warmth, Fredrickson's 2001 Broad Man Build theory says positivity, like a silly dance, lifts kids' moods for better self-control. I tried that. My son was glued to his tablet, so I turned it into a tickle chase game. Giggles, not grumps, and he handed it over. Jazz parenting in action.
That's awesome. Jazz parenting is all about tuning in and improvising in the moment, kind of like Japan's Mimamoru approach, which means watch and protect through quiet observation. Add in Temple Grandin's sensory compass, like dimming the lights for overstimulated kids, backed by Ben Sassen's 2011 study, and suddenly you've got a parenting quartet. Klein's rhythm, Fredrickson's joy, Grandin's sensory wisdom, and Japan's emotional pacing. Together, they dodge the spirals of chaos or rigidity.
Let's be real. Most parenting advice sounds great until you're sleep-deprived, stepping on Legos, and trying to answer emails with one hand. So we dug into the research. What actually matters when it comes to raising healthy, resilient kids?
And, surprise, it's not about being perfect. International studies from the OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, to Duke's Parenting Across Cultures project, they keep coming back to a few core things.
Warmth and responsiveness. Clear, consistent boundaries. Daily routines that create predictability. And, this one's big, how we manage our own stress.
Right? The OECD's 2020 report literally says that parenting quality, not income or education, is the strongest predictor of child well-being. And Jennifer Lansford's global research shows that across 9 countries, kids thrive when parents are emotionally available and set clear expectations.
So if you're juggling work, dinner, and a toddler meltdown, here's the takeaway. Connection beats perfection. Structure helps kids feel safe. And your calm is contagious, even if it's just 60% calm and 40% caffeine.
Right on. You don't need a PhD in parenting. You need a few rituals, like bedtime stories or screen-free dinners, and a way to reset when things go sideways.
So next time you feel like you're failing, remember, showing up with love, warmth, and a little consistency goes further than any Pinterest perfect routine.
And if you need a mantra, good enough is great. That's backed by science.
What is reassuring is to remind ourselves that parenting isn't one size fits all. But when we look closely, we find shared threads: warmth, connection, and the deep desire, yes, I'll say it again, the deep desire, to raise resilient, loved kids. That's the heart of it.
So, warmth plus guardrails builds resilience globally. One tip for tonight?
Try the feelings check-in at dinner. Ask what's one high, one low. It's simple, research-backed, and works across cultures. Let's keep kids thriving, free from chaos's spirals. And if nothing else sticks, remember, warmth, warmth, and warmth. It's the quiet superpower that changes everything.
Well said. And that is it for our Parenting Pulse Check. If today's parenting chat hit home or made you feel a little more seen, go ahead and share it with a fellow parent. Follow us for more real talk, science-backed insights, and the occasional "you're doing great" reminder. And hey, we'll be right here next week. Same time, same chaos, same love.
Thanks for tuning in again. It's always great to have you with us. Next episode, Screen Time Survival Guide. Stay real and happy parenting.